So we've got a new boy band that's joined the service. So we've got Dylan, we've got Noah, and we've got Chase.
Chase is fulfilling a dream.
Central to south.
Skipping the traineeship, Chase has gone straight to a fully fledged position. But the rookie is yet to earn his stripes.
Copy.
Today, Chase is learning the ropes under the supervision of Lockie. But then, Lockie is called to a job.
Hey, Chase.
Yeah, copy, thank you.
There's just a chick with pain, Chase. Can you get off of these? Come back to you.
Yeah. The first time when I was in the tower on my own, I was sort of in a bit of shock at the start. I was heaps nervous.
I'd love to get a little bit more fluid into your number. It's really hot. Had any chest pains before?
This whole beach is pretty much on my head right now. So if anything happens, it's coming to me. Ambulance, please. So there's an older lady with chest pains up in the car park. We currently have 3 lifeguards on standby up there with oxy and the defib.
We've got some paramedics coming to check you out.
In the tower, Chase must be the field marshal, directing troops and resources. But every distraction limits his focus on the water.
Well, that's pretty much the golden rule of the lifeguards, is watching the water permanently. If you are left up there, it's a big task and a big ask, and obviously being my first time on a busy day, the boys relied on me.
We have a lost child.
Bondi Central to boys on the beach. We have a missing 2-year-old child.
The lost kid isn't the only distraction.
It's a really frustrating dude, but and he's like trying to punch everyone on the beach.
Whereabouts?
So he's just, where is he?
Yeah, copy.
Where is he? Somewhere over there. He's just getting really drunk. He's swimming in the river. And they told me to call the cops.
Yeah, I'll just get someone to come up. I'm gonna stay here, but I'll get someone on the beach to come walk up. Yeah.
Thanks.
Central to Rose in the slides. There's some guy trying to punch everyone from the public.
Responding to Chase's call, Troy investigates.
That's not the place down here. We've got just keep on going now. Police emergency, this is Sally.
Hi, Sally. I'm just calling regarding an incident down at Bondi.
We're going to get the police
I
down.
was really overwhelmed. It was getting heated. I was trying to call the ambulance, trying to call the cops, trying to call all the boys on the beach for the lost child, as well as trying to watch the water as well, which is the main priority.
Amidst the chaos, the water remains Chase's highest priority.
Just as I was thinking what else could happen down at Bondi Beach, I just saw this one guy going real quick. He hadn't even swum a stroke yet. Only a matter of seconds before I knew he was gone. Central to Mario.
You gonna go ask?
Yeah, Mario going. He doesn't look good at all. With everything going on at that same time, I was just stoked. I didn't really wipe my smile off my face for ages.
No one drowns on the beach, no one drowns in the car park, but in the water, if our observation isn't on point, that's where it happens. And, Chase to maintain focus with all the outside distractions and people wanting that tower, and regardless that he's a rookie, he's the captain of the ship and he needs to direct the sailors.
Today, Dylan is combing the beach from the main tower.
I see a little boy in the rip just in front of the tower, and he's just slowly making his way off the sandbank. The situation changed very, very rapidly from the kid just being on the sandbank to now in the rip going under. It's gone from just a very dangerous situation to a life-threatening situation.
The nearest buggy is 500 metres away at South Bondi. With other lifeguards already in the tower, Dylan goes it alone.
Yeah, Dylan, I reckon you're straight in. Is you? Yeah, just go in. It's a small kid.
I had to back myself and get in the water as fast as I could to get him. The rip took me straight out, straight to him. So that was probably the easiest part of getting to the patient.
Rescue.
Yeah, good spot, he spotted it as well.
The boy from China has no idea that Dylan is there to rescue him.
As I got to him, he was very reluctant to get on the board. I think it was a bit of a language barrier, and also he was very panicked, and I think he didn't know the situation that he was in. So I pretty much had to grab his arm and pull him up, because he was going under right next to me, and he didn't want my help. Little did I know, the kid's dad was making his way out to us in this powerful rip, which did not help the situation whatsoever.
In seconds, the already complicated situation becomes critical.
From a kid drowning to now a son and a father drowning in a rip, turned into a double rescue with me, the trainee. When I saw the dad, he was pretty much off his feet. I've got a kid who doesn't understand English. And we've got conditions that are working against us. I eventually just said to him, hold on to the board. And thank goodness the way that the rip was taking us, it was taking us back onto the sandbank.
Dylan's doing a good job. He's just holding them both on the board.
Yeah, that rip is really, really quick at the moment. The little kid was definitely in a lot of trouble, and then the dad went in, so I came to back him up, but he didn't even need me, and then he was onto it. Confident, quick.
It's not just senior lifeguards recognising Dylan's efforts.
There was clapping on the beach, which I never got before, so that was a very cool experience. I felt a bit emotional as well about it, since it was a kid and a dad.
He just swing alone. Then I just tried to catch him, but it's too far away.
That was heavy. Escalated really, really fast. I wouldn't want to think about what would happen if I wasn't there, to be honest, This rescue was definitely the most satisfying and crucial rescue that I've done down here this season. But it was definitely a very, very good way to end it, and it was a great learning experience, You guys are watching, Michael? Yeah, it was a really, really good feeling. I did everything right,
18-year-old Noah is desperate to perform his first rescue.
Yeah, it is a bit frustrating. You see all the other guys doing rescues, and you want to prove that you can do them as well, especially as a trainee. You want to show that you actually have the skills to be there.
As Noah patrols the middle of the beach, in the tower, Mouse spots a bodyboarder in trouble.
There's a bodyboarder to her south end of the bank. Mate, she's freaking out, bro? Oh, Noah, late rescue. He's going in the complete wrong direction.
A good Samaritan beats Noah to the woman.
A fellow bodyboarder went out and just threw her onto a wave. She's stoked about the bloke. She's not even speaking to Noah.
I got heavily brushed. She was panicking, and then that local boogie boarder came out and helped her.
Then got brushed.
Hoping for a second chance, Noah doesn't have to wait too long.
Clinging to a board with that little right-hander is...
Noah's on his way in, mate.
Noah's just gone out and he went for the wrong guy.
It's like he's coming in empty-handed.
I think Noah's gone out for the rescues and hasn't ended up doing one of them, so I think he's a little bit disheartened, but you got to be tough on the young fella.
I was brushed again. I've been brushed for 4 weeks straight. Haven't done a rescue. It's been very sad. I'm well and truly ready. Third time's lucky, maybe, or maybe I won't get brushed.
On a crowded beach, identifying exactly which swimmers are in trouble takes experience.
I am still learning to spot people. Yeah, it does take a while, just picking up all the signs, just trying to distinguish people in need of assistance.
Late afternoon, and 2 people are spotted struggling against a rip.
There's a woman and a small child, which doesn't look good. Central to Noah. Mate, I reckon you're in here, there's a child and a mother.
After 2 failed attempts already, Noah now faces a monumental challenge.
this is gonna be like a wake-up call for him.
I might need backup. He's got the key.
Because he's new, right? Those would have been missed if you guys weren't looking.
With the child safely on his board, Noah guides the woman back into shallower water.
Could have been potentially a lot worse.
The woman is the boy's babysitter.
Yeah, we just drifted away because the current's very strong, so I couldn't really hold him. Besides that, yeah, he just pulled us out, so that was really great.
As a trainee, you're trying to like win the trust and approval of all the older experienced guys like Harry's and Singlets and all the team leaders.
For 17-year-old Noah, it's a much-needed vote of confidence.
He didn't panic, which is probably the most important part of this job. Being able to stay calm and cool under pressure. Good result. Good job, young fella. That was good work, mate.
Pretty stoked. Yeah, finally got the weight off my shoulders. Yeah, I was just really happy, over the moon.
Getting the monkey off the back and doing that first rescue, you come out of the water with a smile on your face, that's for sure. You know, the whole team's watching. So you better pull it off. No nosedives.